How does it feel that men have no accountability for creating a relationship, but I feel like a girl has so much, like, they have to hold up so much to be this perfect specimen, but guys can kind of do whatever they want a little bit. Girls cannot, though, because guys will judge them so much.
Oh, you mean when it comes to sexuality?
Anything, yeah.
Do you think that men and women are the same?
I think everyone should be held to the same respect, to be honest.
Okay. Everyone should be held to the same respect, but do you think that men and women are the same, even from like the dating aspect?
No.
Okay. So since we're not the same, your question is, why is men held to a different standard than women are?
Yes.
Like they can get away with maybe going on a trip with their friends and they're not going to look, down upon, but women truly can't. Like if they're going out to Cancun with her girlfriends, you get,
yes,
that's what you're saying. Okay.
Exactly.
So that's just because men and women aren't the same, and women are the protected gender. Men are in a relationship with women to protect and provide. The protective aspect, we need to know that you're okay. So you going out on a girls trip, you're putting yourself in a situation where there's going to be a bunch of guys trying to hit on you. If me and Eve go out on a guys trip, well, is there going to be a bunch of girls trying to hit on us?
Yes,
Not to the same degree, is because women advertise themselves and men pitch themselves. Meaning, if you're on a girls trip, guys is going to be pitching themselves at you. If we're on a guys trip, girls is just going to be advertising themselves. We would have to pitch ourselves at them. Therefore, it's a different standard. So we can go out and have zero intentions of talking to a girl, and it'll be a very slim chance that girls is going to approach us. Now, me, I'm different. I got status and things like that. So where I'm at in my life, no, girls is going to approach me because they know who I am. But the average man, or even above average man in looks and stuff, he's not being approached by women how women are being approached by men.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just a different experience.
What about women that get approached by men? I've been on that girls trip where I saw the guys trip go different. So like,
you
I don't
mean
think
women were approaching men?
I don't think men and women are different, to be honest.
Well,
I don't think there's much of a difference or a comparison between there.
So what difference do you recognize between men and women?
I don't think there should be a difference.
No, but not should, but like what's real?
Right.
What's
I feel
in reality?
like men get away with just that they can go have fun with their guys, and girls get to go on their girls trips, but if a guy group gets involved, they're a bunch of whores, and the guys are just totally okay, and they're totally fine, even though it could be a whole bachelorette party that came in.
Oh, so you want to know why it's okay for men to sleep
Why is it
around, but
okay
why
with
it's not
men?
okay for women to sleep around?
I do want to know.
Well, we're answering a question, but we asked you what's different between men and women. First, you said yes. And first you say there isn't a difference, but then you say there is a difference between men and women.
Well, okay, hear me out. I'm not trying to say that there's a difference, but there is definitely a difference with how things are approached and treated.
You're talking about double standards. Yes, there's double standards. But do you think men and women are the same, like equally?
Yeah, are we the same?
Equal, or do you think we are different? Besides, we're not talking about double standards here.
I think we should all be treated.
Oh my God, I know what you think.
Not should. Not should. Let me ask these.
I don't think we are treated equally.
Yeah, no. Look.
I think men can make more money than women.
Yeah. Look, this is what I'm asking you, Aspen, and then I'm also going to get the other girl input as well.
Ask me this straight question.
Yeah. So before I ask you the question, here's some truth, some reality. Here's a perspective. So there's many ways to speak about things, but think about it this way. You can speak about how things are, like from a description of an observation, this is how things are, or you can analyze it through your observation and think about how things should be, where you're looking at it more from a moral perspective.
Okay.
Right? So we're not asking you how things should be, we're asking you how things are. So how things are, the question is, are men and women equal? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so that's how things are. I know you want us to be equal, but in reality, we're not equal. Got it. Let's go with you, Aspen. Aspen, do you want a traditional man?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay. And are you traditional?
Yeah, I will step up for a man and I will do all the housework. I will do all the cooking. And I promise to love him honestly when he comes home. But I am a woman that I do like to, so I would love to have a little side quest job to always keep me busy, while he's at work.
Okay. Now, show of hands. The ladies that said that they were traditional, raise your hand.
We all did.
Okay. So I got a question for you. So if you say that you're traditional, who has the final say in your relationship? The man or the woman? Let's start with Aspen.
I still feel like it depends. If the man can step up to make the decision, then I think the man 100% should make the decision. But if he's immature about decisions, then I don't know.
Well, who determines if the man is immature about the decision? You or him?
I think the woman, maybe.
So then you are the determining factor if he is mature or not. So that means that you make the final decision. If you are the one that is going to be judging him on if he's even qualified to make the final decision.
Is he not judging me, though? Should he not be judging me?
No, I'm saying this. Like,
should he not think about that as well?
I'm saying this. It's a situation where, hypothetically, like you're in a relationship. Okay. It's a long-term relationship.
Hypothetical.
And in this hypothetical situation, I'm just asking who has the final decision, you or your man? Now,
I think the woman has the final decision, but the man does have a point and say at the beginning, but the woman does make the final decision. That's where I feel like it stands.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And let's go with you.
I'm going to say it's very 50-50 for me.
Okay.
If I have to be in a relationship where he gets to take the stand or I have to take the stand, I shouldn't be in that relationship. So it's very 50-50 for me. We both have to be able to sit there and say that we can both like stand on it together. You know what I mean?
Got you. All right. And what about you?
I say the woman.
Okay. The woman. So for you two, the woman has the final say. And then for you, 50-50. All right. So this would disqualify all three of y'all from being a traditional woman. So you ladies are not traditional.
How so?
A traditional woman, she yields. A traditional woman, she knows her place in a relationship, and the man always has the final say. She submits to his leadership.
Okay, can I make a point to that?
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to cut you off or anything, but if the man has the final say, right? But what if the woman is just so unhappy? What if the man doesn't come home on time and like all of that kind of stuff?
So that means
where's that fair to the woman?
So here's what I'm saying, right? There's always going to be ups and downs in a relationship. Mm-hmm. So the hypothetical is in a scenario where it's just who has authority and who has the main authority in a relationship. Right? A traditional woman, she would yield authority to the man. Yes. Right? Yes. She would submit to the man and follow his lead. Mm-hmm. Now, you're saying that, well, the woman has the authority, so then you wouldn't be a traditional woman. Now, there's always going to be ups and downs in a relationship where a situation could happen and, it's not the best situation. Think of any example. It doesn't matter if, it's the smallest to the biggest. If it's like, okay, you saying, hey, honey, we should go left. He's like, no, babe, we should go right. No, honey, we should go left. No, babe, we should go right. Who has the final say? The man should have the final say. Or if it's a big situation like, hey, we're moving here. And you say, oh, honey, I really didn't want to move there. No, but we're moving there. He has the final say. You submit to his authority and you follow his lead. Now, you would not comply to that. You don't think that should be the man's decision.
Now, if he proves enough points as why we should be there, maybe he does.
So he got to negotiate with you.
Yes, 100%. Life is a negotiation. It's everything in life is a negotiation.
So that
could you
means-
say differently?
Yeah, but
So that means you don't trust his
You don't-
leadership.
But you don't get to negotiate nothing. You just get the say.
yeah.
Is that
You can
true?
put you can put your 2 cents in, but
Is that
if I don't
true?
agree with your 2 cents in, we're not listening to you.
All right.
So are you saying that you don't? So are you saying that because in a relationship, that's why the woman takes the man's last name? You know what I'm saying? Because he's the leader. He is the head of the household.
And he should
The
be
woman-
leading.
The woman is not the head of a household. So don't marry a guy if you can't trust his leadership. So are you saying that? So just think about it. The man of your dreams, he checks off all the boxes on your list, and he says, "Aspen, we are moving to Colorado." You're gonna say,
Colorado.
you're gonna say no, we're not moving to Colorado because I don't like the reasons that you listed. That's what you're gonna say. Remember,
Well-
you trust.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
guy.
yeah. She
if
thinks
I
that
fully
she.
trust him, but I have a reason to not want to go there.
You're not gonna listen to him.
I'm going to voice to him where I feel and that I don't want to move there because it gets very cold there. I don't like the winter.
Okay,
So I'm
I'll
I'm
word it
not
this way
going
for you.
there.
And-
so I would talk to him and communicate, and we're gonna find a ground, an equal ground.
I got
and
you.
I think that's where
yeah, yeah.
really
So
should be.
I'll word it this way for the 3 of you ladies. Now, real quick, you said that the woman has the final say. You said that you said 50-50. It's a situation where y'all just can't agree on it. You're just not going to agree. In this hypothetical, you just don't agree on it.
Okay.
Are you going to defer to the man's decision? Yes or no?
I would. I would. If I really wanted to be with that man, I would confer to what he would need.
Okay. What about you?
I would say the same. You gotta, compromise. Yeah,
There's
exactly that.
a compromise in all relationships.
Okay. And you?
Yep.
All right. So then you would defer to the man and go at his decision.
I want a strong man
Now-
that can lead.
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah,
well,
yeah. So,
yeah.
but now this is like a different answer to the other answer that I gave. So,
We're saying if you
so no. This is good though. This is good. So let me just repeat it back so you ladies can understand what just happened because it's a contradiction. It's A and also not A. The first question is, who do you think should have the final say? Aspen, you said the woman. You said the woman as well. What's your name again?
Alyssa.
I'm sorry, Alyssa.
It's okay.
And then Haley, you said 50-50. Now, for you, Haley, this would be okay for you. But for you two ladies that you said that the woman should have the final say, if you are going to defer to the man always, if there's an impasse, so this means that the man is actually the final decision maker. And he has the final say. You get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but should the man not have to compromise also for his woman?
No.
You don't think so at all?
he can.
He can.
He has an option to, but women don't have an option to. We just must go with the men.
You don't have no option.
I'm just
Because
saying.
You
Look,
don't trust me you don't trust me enough to lead you in the right direction. Why would I put you in harm's way? Why would I put you in a position that you're not going to benefit from? So if I say we moving to Colorado, shut up and we moving to Colorado.
Well,
That's
then
crazy.
you've already proven that to me. That like a man must prove that before a woman will trust
okay,
that.
got you. So you said the man must prove that before the woman must, in order for the woman to trust that.
Yes.
So the man must prove himself.
Yes.
If you already laid down with this man and y'all had sex, you already did the most ultimate form of submission. Sex for a woman is the most ultimate form of submission because you're literally giving up your body and your will to another man. So if you're already doing the most ultimate form of submission, then why won't you do a lesser form of submission, which is yielding the authority and allowing the man to lead and make the final decision?
How is that the ultimate submission of a woman? By giving up her body.
if
What
you look-
about a man? They don't have to. They don't have no submission to that. They don't
No,
give up
because-
their
No,
self?
sex. No, so once again, sex for a woman
It's different
is
than
the-
a man.
Well, I have a penis. You have a vagina.
What's the difference though in the want and the need for it?
You're getting
No,
penetrated.
you're being penetrated.
And you're sticking your dick inside me,
That's
honestly
penetration.
grabbing something that could be inside of me. So what's
Wait,
the
what?
difference?
Wait.
If a girl is carrying something and a man sticks his dick in her, is he not going to contract whatever she has?
Okay, well, that's
Wait,
two
no,
different.
what are you
You're
talking
going off the rails. We're not talking about STD.
You say go in there and
Is
grab
it not
something.
the difference? Is it not the difference? Why is it different for a man than a woman now?
No, listen.
Why is it
Aspen.
not different?
Aspen. You truly think that sex between men and women are the same?
No.
Okay. If it's not the same, obviously there's differences, correct?
Yeah.
Now, I'm just stating that the differences during sex.
Mm-hmm.
Men are dominating, women are being dominated.
But
We
that's
have
not in all
a tool-
relationships.
No, listen. In every heterosexual relationship between a man and a woman, sex, right? Not sodomy or any other type of weird stuff. I'm talking about sex.
Okay.
The man, Wang, goes in the woman, she's being dominated. Even if she's on top, she's still being dominated. He has the tool that goes in. She has nothing that goes inside him.
Unless she
Now-
decides to.
No. Listen, see, now that's some nasty stuff. That's sexual. That's a sexual deviance.
But it's very true. It cannot.
You're
Don't
submitting
feel
your.
that there's very much of a difference, and a woman will submit or choose to be with a man, but she has to choose that.
We know that, but that's not what we're saying. We're saying during intercourse,
Yes.
you are submitting yourself to macros, whatever his name is.
No. Okay, well, don't bring that up. All right. We're talking about general areas right here, not specifics.
Okay, go ahead.
So if you're saying a man, rephrase this for me. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's super simple, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying that, well, why won't the woman,
Why wouldn't she what?
I'll say it to you slowly again.
Go ahead. I'm very
Why
slow sometimes.
wouldn't the woman
Yes.
follow the man's leadership and the man has the final say in a relationship if she's already doing the most ultimate form of submission, which is having sex with the man? So you have submission. Submission would be following a man's lead and he has the final say. Submission would be also having sex with a man. Now, if we look at it on a scale, well, sex for a woman would be the ultimate form of submission. Allowing the man to have the final say would not be as extreme as sex. Because sex, you submit your body and your will to a man.
What is
Right?
the man's body worth then if y'all aren't submitting anything?
You keep flipping it back and looking at the man.
Yeah, well, because
So-
you're looking
listen,
at the
listen.
women right now.
But-
and what about the men?
Yeah, no,
It's an
listen.
It's an equal part.
No. Listen. It's super simple. The man does not submit during sex.
Are you sure about that?
No, maybe if you're speaking about sodomy and he's like eating a girl out, you can maybe call that like a submissive act. That could be some form of a submissive act.
But we're talking about penetration.
Penetration, sex. Don't think about any weird stuff and he's sticking things up a man. That's like weird junk. We're not speaking about none of that. We're just speaking about like regular sex.
Yes.
The man does not submit at all during sex. The woman submits. And not only that, it is the most ultimate form of submission. Like, think about it. When you're having sex with a man, he can tell you, hey, turn over this way. Hey, do this. And you're going to listen. Normally, women listen to the man when the man is having sex with the
But
woman.
not all women are normal. You guys got to change
Yeah,
that.
it's a general. We know that there's exceptions to the rule, and some women only like one position. They say, no, I don't want to move in any other position. Okay, she's a weirdo. We know that there's exceptions out there. We're just speaking, generally speaking,
Okay.
when two people are intimate, a man and a woman, the woman is submitting to the man. During sex, the man is not submitting to the woman during sex. So my statement is, if you're already doing the most ultimate form of submission during sex, why won't you do a lesser form of submission, which is listening to your man?
Okay.
That's the statement, yeah. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.